Jamie Coleman is a proud mom of 4 Cincinnati public school students.
We got snacks. I got hygiene stuff in here.
Who provides for her family the best she can.
We'll get conies from the gas station and we'll have our own cheese. I mean, whatever we can do to get by.
Right now, she and her children are living out of this minivan.
So, this woman's living in a minivan with 4 kids. 4. Where's the community? Where is the community? That's why some people say there is no son community. There's no such thing as a son community. It's just a phrase, a saying. There's no community. And that's evident by the rates of all manner of violent crime. Couldn't possibly be a community with all that going on. But things like this. If some gliders don't come along and help her, she's screwed. And her kids, too. And I'm sure she don't have money for gas to keep that minivan idling all night so that the heat can be on. Because when your car's idling, it's burning gas at a great rate. Because I used to do videos in my car. I still do sometimes. Do videos in my car sometimes. And I'll be recording all my videos in the car. And I'm just watching the gas tank meter. I'm like, oh my God. Oh, I'm like, yikes. Burn like a quarter of a tank in like an hour. Maybe an eighth of a tank in an hour. Just sitting there. Jeez. So, if some gliders don't help this woman, she's done. There'll be no NBA players. There'll be no NFL players. Unless she has an older son who goes and gets killed by a cop. Or goes and gets beat up by a cop and it's recorded. But other than that, she'll get no help from a fluent son person. A son person of means.
From the gas station and we'll have our own cheese. I mean, whatever we can do to get by.
Right now, she and her children are living out of this minivan.
That's all we can do, you know.
She works as a medical assistant when facilities need extra help.
I'm limited to hours. I'm limited to work.
Picking up those 12-hour shifts where she can. But between that and raising her kids, she says it's difficult to navigate the hurdles of finding Section 8 housing.
I've been looking for a place since August, and I have been day in after day in.
Coleman.
They've been living in this minivan since August. And listen, things can happen. And she's trying to get in this program called Section 8 where you pay a portion of your rent. So like she probably would get a house with maybe 5 bedrooms. You know, and 2 bathrooms, basement, an attic. And she would probably have to pay maybe $80 a month and her utilities. And there'll be some stipulations like she wouldn't be able to have like a felon, somebody on parole or, felons over there. And there wouldn't be able to be any illegal activity going on out of the house. But that Section 8 program is amazing, man. My stepfather owns a bunch of properties, and he had Section 8 people in many of those properties. It's much more. It's better if you're a renter or you're a property owner. It's better than a tenant because you're guaranteed to get your money because the government checks always come. It's not like dealing with a tenant where they're gonna stiff you on the rent and stuff like that. Section 8, you always get your money. if you're a homeowner or a renter. That's why a lot of people like doing that. But the only problem is this is a sister coming into your community with 4 kids. A single mom coming into your community with 4 kids. So that's going to break down, you know, your community's going to get worse. But those programs are made for women like this. Salute to those programs, but where's the community?
Difficult to navigate the hurdles of finding Section 8 housing.
I've been looking for a place since August, and I have been dead end after dead end.
Coleman says she's homeless because of domestic violence. She told me she was in a 1-year rapid rehousing program, but that ended last year. Even though Coleman is living out of her car, her mom instincts are always on. Every morning she gets the kids up, they go to a nearby gas station and use the bathroom and facilities to wash up, brush their teeth, and get ready for the day.
Could you imagine little girls and little boys washing up in a gas station bathroom? You ever walk into a gas station bathroom? And her too? That's a rough life, Jack. You don't know who been in that gas station bathroom before. Better hope it wasn't me.
Even though Coleman is living out of her car, her mom instincts are always on. Every morning she gets the kids up, they go to a nearby gas station and use the bathroom and facilities to wash up, brush their teeth, and get ready for the day. She says her 5-year-old has been asking difficult questions.
Can we go home? Can we go home? And it's hard because I don't have a home to go to.
Coleman stresses she's not looking for sympathy or handouts. She's looking for resources.
You never know what you're willing to do until you get in a situation to where you have nobody at all and you're back against the wall and you have nothing. So for people to feel like that they'll never be homeless or it can never happen to them, I'm a firm believer that it can happen to anybody and you never know what'll happen until it's you.
A mother trying to find solutions for her family. Downtown, Megan Mitchell, WLWT, News 5.
A woman trying to help others now needs some help herself. She's running a community fridge program, and it's been going pretty well, but she says she needs donations and volunteers to keep it that way. Our Marcus Espinoza is live for us tonight in Fishtown with more. Marcus.
Hey, Dawn, let me show you why we need more donations and volunteers. This fridge, it was full about an hour and a half ago. The freezer now empty because folks have already taken from it. It's a community fridge. It helps folks make sure they're eating and they have food, especially on cold winter nights like this. On the corner of East Palmer and East Thompson Streets, it's a small, bright yellow refrigerator in front of Castellino's Italian Market.
The food always gets taken, like right away.
And that's exactly what the fridge is for. It's called the Mama T Community Fridge. And since we first brought you this story in 2020, the project has grown.
We have over 18 community fridges all over Philadelphia. They're bright yellow like this one, so keep an eye out.
Dr. Michelle Nelson is behind the simple but powerful initiative. Jess Malazzo is one of several volunteers that help keep this fridge stocked and clean.
Salute to Dr. Michelle Nelson for seeing something that needed to be addressed in her community and addressing it. Salute to her, man. This is a community. You don't always need the government. You don't always need gliders, even though, you know, the volunteers for the program are gliders. But, you know, whatever. And I'm sure the people who donate to this are gliders too. But just to start it, Dr. Nelson, this is a great idea because, like the woman in the first story, she could benefit from this. Even though she's in Cincinnati and this is in Philly, but if they had this in her city, people like her could benefit from stuff like this. You can't help everybody. You know what I'm saying? You can't fulfill everybody's needs, but this is a need that obviously the community has. There's a lot of people out there struggling, and it has nothing to do with the pandemic. People were struggling before the pandemic. She should have gotten, that woman in Cincinnati should have gotten a PPP loan. She probably was afraid she was going to go to jail, but she didn't know that they were forgiving all of them that were under $150,000. So but this is a great thing that this woman is doing. Addressing a community need without, we need this, we need that. Why they ain't giving this to us? Why they ain't doing it? Well, why y'all don't do it? I love seeing stuff like this when some people take the initiative to address their own issues instead of acting like they can't never do the system and all, using that supremacy crutch, which is just a crutch. So salute to this sister for addressing this need in her community, and salute to all the glacier gliders that volunteer for this thing and keep it running on a day-to-day level, and all the glacier gliders that donate food to this program.
We have over 18 community fridges all over Philadelphia. They're bright yellow like this one, so keep an eye out.
Dr. Michelle Nelson is behind the simple but powerful initiative. Jess Malazzo is one of several volunteers that help keep this fridge stocked and clean.
The Mama T Community Fridge Project fridges have a take what you need, leave what you don't mantra. And then we also get a lot of food donations from greater partners all over the city. So this fridge in particular, we get weekly deliveries from Riverwoods Produce. But then as a whole, we actually get 500 pounds of food donated a month from our Whole Foods partnership.
She says a big goal of theirs is to promote healthy eating as well.
We have some salads, we have some milk, a few peppers, a zucchini, and a pumpkin, and there's always some canned goods as well.
She said right now, in order to keep this mission going, she needs help from you, the everyday person.
So volunteering with Mama T is super simple and super fulfilling. I'm currently working on a once-a-week schedule. We love to work with people's schedules.
See, only little as much as a day a week. That's all you need to donate and give your time. Also, check this out. There's a kid's book, a children's book that's out. That's about the Mama T Community Fridge. It teaches them the good values of giving to others. Proceeds of purchasing that book goes towards putting 18 more of these throughout the city. And why not? Because we could use them.
Absolutely. Great story. Thank you, Marcus.